Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
A roadmap that has already been developed to ensure that the NDEP 2020 to 2030 strategy is actualized. And then there's the assessment of the context and behavioral drivers of learning poverty and outcomes for at-risk children in Nigeria. This is funded through the high-level Nexus Forum on SDG 4. And we're currently implementing this. We've completed the assessment across 6 states: Edo, Gombe, Ekiti, Sokoto, Anambra, and Abuja, across the 6 geopolitical zones.
The responsibility is on
A roadmap that has already been developed to ensure that the NDEP 2020 to 2030 strategy is actualized. And then there's the assessment of the context and behavioral drivers of learning poverty and outcomes for at-risk children in Nigeria. This is funded through the high-level Nexus Forum on SDG 4. And we're currently implementing this. We've completed the assessment across 6 states: Edo, Gombe, Ekiti, Sokoto, Anambra, and Abuja, across the 6 geopolitical zones.
the responsibility is on all of us to pursue this fundamental call to human rights, a mission to save us from wealth loss when we neglect approximately half of our population. And I think, like the earlier panelists have done, we expect that future speakers and panelists will do justice to how we can include the other half of our population. Permit me to also stress that while gender equality is captured in the SDG 5, it is integral to all other SDG goals, at least towards their successful implementation. Therefore, there is no sustainable development goals, and certainly there is no sustainable development without gender equality. The theme of this summit is not accidental, and it speaks trueness to type by drawing our attention to the fact that we have a conversation we left unattended to as a nation. And like someone said this morning, it's an unfinished business, gender equality. So it's time we gather the pieces of this conversation to begin a journey towards our shared prosperity, which again was the theme of the National Economic Summit over the last 2 days.
Norms, religious norms, behavioral norms, which are used, frankly, as excuses for not making progress on gender equality. And we, I think all of us, must stand up and challenge those norms. Gender rights are basic human rights and everyone's entitled to them. Sadly, though, we cannot assume progress will always go forwards. I had the pleasure of working in the wonderful country Afghanistan, where we had so much hope for a better future for these amazingly brave women and girls, and tragically their lives are now absolutely grim. So we must really safeguard progress and make sure that we don't backslide. Just very
All joining this inaugural Gender and Inclusion Summit. Today is about bringing everyone together. It's not just about women, but for us to think
more broadly about equality and equity in inclusive, transformative ways, helping to bring about more equitable perspectives in the work we all are trying to reimagine, recommit to, and engage in to make Nigeria a better place. Advocates and programs working to ensure women and girls in Africa and South Asia can enjoy good health, make their own choices, earn their own money, and be leaders in societies. Our goal is for women and their families to lead their lives with agency and to know they are fully valued by their communities.
The action plan on gender equality of the European Union includes a roadmap for external cooperation. So as I said, we act both internally within the EU, but also outside. And the objective there is that by 2025, 85% of all external activities of the European Union should contribute to gender equality and women's empowerment in these programs. Gender equality can only be achieved if we work together. And as the previous speaker said, as well as I said, he's taken most of what I had to say. this is why this type of fora are so important, and we're really happy to have been invited here. Thank you.
Do you remember when schools were closed during the COVID-19 pandemic? USAID's efforts in response led to the enrollment of 20,000 adolescent girls in non-formal learning centers. 20,000. Add to that our efforts to boost girls' engagement in STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This includes our Tech Women program that has included 55 Nigerian participants since its launch in 2014. Tech Women empowers, connects, and supports the next generation of women leaders in STEM fields by providing them access and opportunities to advance their careers, pursue their dreams, and become role models for women and girls in their communities. And building on the success of Tech Women, we added Tech Girls in 2021 to help encourage young women to pursue careers.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.